Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. And welcome to a new make for the Out With a Bang collaboration. This is going to be a freebie in the Facebook group. Probably the third week of the month, I want to say. And this is just a little pocket, double pocket with tags for this piece. So again, this is one of those ones where you don't have to overthink anything. It's all there for you. All you have to do is put it together. So as I said, this is going to be a freebie in the Facebook group. So all I'm doing at the moment is just cutting out the pieces. It is super simple. I have backed my paper just because it makes it easier, because I'm printing like pockets and tags on the same page, so even though I might not need the pockets or the tags or the pockets rather to be backed, I do need the tags to be backed. So that is why I've done that, but I don't do it as a rule because it is a waste of ink. Although I have got an HP, one of the instant ink programs, and it is brilliant. So I don't ever have to really overthink anything in terms of what I'm printing. I don't think I've ever run out. And when I've got a little bit of carryover left, I tend to print out some of the pieces that I love to use as just generic makes or backing paper. So there's always a plus for me with that particular option. I know the eco tank people rave about. I have got an eco tank, but to be honest with you, I haven't used it enough to get the benefit out of it. It's I either have to have the HP or the Eco Jet. One of them was that I used for work, so which was the HP one. So it was easy just to convert that. Whereas the Eco Jet, the Eco Tank thing, I did buy. It was one of those Amazon pay over 10-month thingies, which was quite cool, but like I said, I haven't really used it enough to tell you what I really think of it. So that is that. Okay, so as I said, I'm just cutting out these pieces. I hate cutting these, but my paper punch is really blunt and keeps catching, so I need to try and fix it. I just haven't got round to it yet. So I'm gonna use a scorecard for this, because what I will say is you will need to, I'm just gonna cut these around these corners here as well, I think, just on the top. What I will say is that you need to go just inside of the line when you're doing your scoring, because these otherwise fit really flush against your top piece. If you want to do it that they go around the back, I'll show you now what I mean. rather than at the front, then that's an option. and it might remove some bulk. Now if you don't want anything bulky at all, then just cut these pieces off completely. You don't need them. The only reason I give the option of having them is because it lets you have a wider pocket. So that is the only reason. So if you don't want a wider pocket and you're quite happy, cut them off and you can just glue or even stitch this to your card. But it's a really, really quick make. I wanted to cut it out on camera so you could see exactly how quick it is. So I'm just going to ink around my pieces now. I don't really need to ink around that bottom piece because I'm going to be covering it, but we'll do it just because it's force of habit now. I'm using walnut stain, which I would never normally use for this kind of project because it's quite a dark colour, but it is one of my favourites. And my vintage photo is about out. It's dying a death. So that is why I'm using this. And in fairness, it's not too bad. It doesn't look too dark. So if you haven't seen me out with a bang, it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely fantastic. So all the information will be in the description box below. There's been some incredible creators bringing you videos every day, sometimes 2 a day. So if you haven't seen it, then I highly recommend you pop over. Now with this is going to go in here. You can do it 2 ways. You can actually trim this slightly, just a little bit more, and actually have it so that you glue your pockets on that side of it. But I'm going to do my pockets on this side here. So as you can see, it's really, really flush against this here. So, oops, daisy, that wasn't good. Okay, so I'm going to glue this piece down first. Just because it lets me pop these on slightly easier. And then I'm going to glue the side pieces on. Like so. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the next pocket. Now you could decide you just want 1 pocket. You could decide to have 1 pocket on the front, 1 pocket on the back. You just do whatever floats your boat. Oops, a daisy. Didn't do that very well. It's because it's a little bit higher now because of the bulk on the other one. So I want to make sure that it's still going to go on straight. So again, I'm going to glue my sides. This is, if you're not familiar with it, this is the Faded Impressions kit. And unfortunately, I cannot sell to the EU at the moment, or Northern Ireland. So, excuse me, I have created a load of freebies that you can use. as part of the kit. So this is one of them, and it will be available in the Facebook page. So we've put our 2 pockets on, and then we literally have 2 tags. One which will go in there, and one which will go in there. Now I'm not going to embellish that any further, because I just wanted to show you how simple the make is within 10 minutes from start to finish. But you can add some laces, add some eyelets to your pieces and some ribbons to your tags to make it really stand out. Buttons, bling, charms, whatever you want, you can add to create a piece that suits what you want to get out of it. But that is as simple as it is. I can't remember what date this is going up in as a freebie in the group, but I will check before I put the video out, and I will show you that as an option. That's it. I'm going to leave it there, really short, sharp, and I might put a little bit of this on actually, just while we're finishing off, because I do love this stuff. And what I love about this is that if you've got any corners that are a little bit dicey, you can use this to reinforce. So that is one of the ideas behind it. So yeah, that is it. I will leave it there. I will catch you in the next video. Love to know what you think. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, as always, stay safe, be well, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.